What if I told you that I'd found a way to make an extra 500 bucks or more a week doing simple online tasks that almost nobody knows about? Not through some get-rich-quick scam or a nasty little pyramid scheme, but by making an honest buck for honest work. Remember that? When you could put in a day's work and get a day's pay? That's what this brief presentation's all about, getting paid. It's not about free money or dollars that fall from the sky into your welcoming arms. It's about getting paid good money to do a variety of interesting, fun tasks from your computer or out in your community. Sometimes I could earn $10 an hour, sometimes 15, and sometimes even double that. Now, if you're not interested in seeing how I make 500 bucks a week or more, close this video right now. I don't want to waste your time. But if you're ready to get paid, I'm ready to show you how. Hi, my name's Chris, and I've spent the last 9 months of my life tracking down and carefully recording the most reliable, most interesting, and most lucrative opportunities on the web. And I want you to get immediate access. See how I earn up to $500 a week, more if I'm really committed. And you name your own hours. You have no boss. You pick and choose the tasks that seem interesting to you, or that look as though they'll earn you the most money. Now, when I go on vacation or even just to the park with my kids, I never have to ask for time off again. And best of all, there's no extensive training, no trial periods, or unpaid assessments. When you work, you get paid. Simple as that. Simply sign up if you qualify for the task, follow the task instructions, and get paid. Now, I've heard this described as my dream job by more than a few people. One of them even called it a lifesaver because as a single mom with 2 young kids, she couldn't find anything else flexible enough to keep her afloat. The only thing better than making all of this extra money is being able to help people like her do the same thing. So I know what you're thinking. What do I mean by real work and real pay? Well, it all depends on the project. Here's an example. Let's say that a company's putting together a directory of restaurants. Your job is simply to do a quick Google search to find out the correct current address for each business. Now, every time you find a correct address, you get paid. It's a simple task, but it can translate to $12 an hour. It's not a fortune, it's a job. Something millions of families are still struggling to find. Something that'll pay your car payment or electric bill or music lessons for your kid. And of course, the more complex the task, the more you get paid. You could make money doing everything from data entry to labeling photos. Proofreading pays a little more. Picking up groceries for a neighbor pays an average of $35. Solving engineering problems for NASA, if you happen to actually be a rocket scientist, will go a long way toward paying off your mortgage. Maybe you're asking yourself, why the sudden demand for online workers? It's a great question. There are 2 answers. First, it's simply more convenient for everyone. Most of these tasks are short-term and don't warrant a full-time employee. So in the past, the company requesting the task would have hired a temporary worker. But then they have to provide office space, pay the temp agency, find someone who would turn up reliably during their office hours, and so on. And some of the projects are so gigantic that they'd need an army of temps to complete them. Now, with the internet, that problem is solved. And that solution is you. You, together with all the other people working on any single project, are faster, more reliable, less expensive, more accurate, more available. In short, you're the perfect temp. And it's not just the owner of the project who benefits. You do too. I mean, after all, why go to an office when you can work from home? Why focus on just one repetitive task for days or weeks at a time when you can do a variety of things to keep life interesting? Hey, I know I'll never work some normal job again after discovering all of the ways I can make money online. Oh, and best of all, there's no shortage of work to go around. There are literally thousands of these projects available at any given time. In fact, it's one of the biggest growth fields on the internet. I mentioned there were 2 reasons for this rapidly developing online economy. The first being that it offers project managers and self-employed people much more flexibility and convenience. The second is that computers simply aren't that smart. Sure, they can calculate pi to a million decimal places, but ask them to correct errors in a map application, and they have no idea what you're talking about. Ask them to come up with a name for a fantasy football website, and they go blank. If you need an opinion on whether a snack company's latest ad is a hit or a miss, better hire a human. These are all real examples, by the way. And if you want to get out of the house, it's not all online work either. After all, can a computer walk around town taking pictures or assemble a piece of furniture or mail a certified letter or do any of the hundreds of short but lucrative tasks that you could be helping someone wipe off their to-do list? Like I said, there's just one problem. Companies, governments, nonprofits, and regular folks just can't find enough people to fill every project. Hardly anybody even knows these opportunities exist. I want to help bridge that gap. Now, like I said, I put together the best kept secrets on the web, and I'm willing to share the results with you. And not just where to find them, but also the types of jobs available, how to do them efficiently, and show you a new internet world that you never thought existed. Hey, if you like working outdoors, I can show you how I do simple tasks like grocery shopping, or delivering a notarized document, or helping someone plan an event. If you need to stay home with the kids, I can show you how to help a catalog company present its products for a search engine. And if you just want to get right into it and really maximize your earning potential, I can show you which projects are perfect for racking up the dollars on your own, which ones create the biggest profit opportunities, and just as importantly, which ones to avoid because they take up a lot of time for a small reward. At this point, I want to share my knowledge with a select group of people and let them be their own boss. Let them schedule their own time, choose their own work, operate from home or a coffee shop. Did you ever hear the phrase, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day? Teach him how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime? Well, that's what this is, except that I'm giving you the fish and teaching you how to fish. I'm going to give you all the tools you need, including hundreds of opportunities that exist right now, and I'm also going to show you how to find all this for yourself. I've made this process so simple that anyone can do it. In fact, there are just 3 steps involved. Number 1, you sign up with us. Number 2, I explain exactly what to do and how to do it in my crash course. Number 3, I show you what opportunities are currently available with different websites, and you get to work on them right away. Then it's up to you. Work as much or as little as you want on any of the projects that you find interesting or that pay extra well. Remember, I've got your back. I'll continue feeding new opportunities as well as showing you how to find them yourself. And that's it. No, wait a second. Actually, I forgot step 4, and it's an important one. Number 4, get paid. These online companies will pay you via PayPal, check, or bank transfer. Now, don't worry. I know what you're thinking. I always thought work was hard to find. To tell you the truth, when I started this, I thought the exact same thing. And I never dreamt that I could make more than 500 honest bucks a week without having to jump through a regular job's hoops. But now I know what's out there. I'll never be out of work again. I'll work where I want, when I want, on whatever I want. And you can too. My promise to you is this. I'll give you the keys to this new internet economy, and all you have to do is put them in the ignition and drive. If for any reason at all you don't think that I'll help you make cash within 60 days, I'll return your money. No arguments, no hassles, and no problems. I want you to be happy and making money. Before I finish, let me remind you what you're signing up for. A simple system and secrets to this new online economy. Access to thousands of profitable jobs and tasks from all over the web. A chance to take on work that's interesting, fun, and diverse. And best of all, the hard work is already done for you. Get started right now by clicking on the button below.